All right, Yahweh, check, see we rock. Hey, you see us online? We do? All right, let's do it. All right, let's do it.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
And first, most want to give all praise to Abanawa.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rekakwadash.
The bonds to the apostles, Elder Millstone, who tells us the spirit. Peace and much love and sight to Israel, you so-called
Hey,
Negroes.
let's do that again, brother. Everybody got to pick up their voice, man. So go ahead, do it.
All right, Shalom. First, most want to give all praise to Abanawa.
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Rekakwadash.
The bonds be to the apostles, Elder Millstone, who tells us through the spirit. Peace and much love and sight to Israel, you so-called Negroes. Latin Americans, you are the children of Israel, when it's by the time we got to see. In 2022, he's in the Lord Yahweh Shah. Go ahead.
This is 2 Samuel chapter 23, verse 1. Now these be the last words of David. David, the son of Jesse, said, and the man who was raised up on high, the anointed of the Most High of Jacob, and the sweet psalmist of Israel said, the Spirit of the Lord spake by me, and his word was in my tongue. The Most High of Israel said, the Rock of Israel spake to me, he that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of the Most High.
Yeah, so he that rules over men
right.
must be just.
Just.
So, and that's the whole thing. So we're gonna be, are we not gonna rule over men? This is how King David was a ruler over men. He was just. See, he was just, he was a ruler. And the whole man's, and the whole reason why we were created as men, to rule, to have dominion over, to have power, to be able to run the shots, call the shots. That's the whole point of why the Most High created man. Why did the Lord create Adam? Going back to Adam, what did Adam do? The Lord made everything under the sun. He told Adam, he said, you're in charge of this. This is all yours now.
Name it.
And name it. This is your shit. Everything is yours. You're the man. You run it all. You call the shots. Obey me, you'll be all right. So that's how we're gonna become kings. It's by doing this work, believe on Yahweh Shai in righteousness. Read that from the top again.
Now these be the last words of David. David, the son of Jesse, said, and the man who was raised up on high, the anointed of the Most High of Jacob, and the sweet psalmist of Israel said, the Spirit of the Lord spake by me, and his word was in my tongue. The power of Israel said, the Rock of Israel spake to me, he that ruleth over men must be just.
So he that ruleth over men must be just. So if you're the ruler over men, you gotta be just. Go ahead.
Ruling in the fear of the Most High.
And ruling in the fear of the Most High. And that's for our kingdom, when Yahweh Shai comes back, it's going to be so pristine because we're going to rule in righteousness. This how King David and his kingdom was pristine. He had other men he could trust with his life, and they conquered the world. They conquered the known world at that time. Our whole time we're supposed to be conquerors. We're supposed to conquer shit, man. That's why Yahweh Shai called Lord of Lords, Kings of Kings, right? There's a scripture by Yahweh. He conquers death. He conquered all things.
Right.
Go ahead.
And he shall be as the light of the morning, when the sun riseth, even a morning without cloud, as the tender grass springeth out of the earth by clear shining after rain.
Go ahead.
Although my house be not so with the Most High, yet he hath made me an everlasting covenant, ordered in all things and sure, for this is all my salvation and all my desire. Although he make it not grow, although he make it not to grow, but the sons of Belial shall be all of them as thorns thrust away, because they cannot be taken with hands. But the man that shall touch them must be fenced with iron and the staff of a spear, and they shall be utterly burnt with fire in the same place. These be the names of the mighty men whom David had.
So now King David had mighty men. He had men of war, men of honor, right? Men of war. Now you think any old jackass was able to join King David's army? No. You were a man of war, and they were righteous men. So these were men who David knew that, hey, look, these my boys, they gonna fucking die for me. We're gonna die for each other, right? These weren't pushed over. These men weren't pussies, right? You could go to war with these men, they'll die with you on the battlefield. Go ahead.
The Tachmonite that sat in the seat, chief among the captains, the same was Adino, the Ezonite, he lifted up his spear against 800, whom he slew at one time.
And he slew 800 men. So these men were they were skilled in war. Hey, we're gonna be skilled in war pretty soon, right? We're gonna be skilled in war. Man, y'all know how to fight. You gotta know how to fight, man. You know, skilled in. So these men were skilled in war. Go ahead. Hey, kill 800 men. Who can do that in this time? Kill 800 men at one time. He killed 800 men. This shows you what type of men we were back then. This shows you what type of power we had back then. And that's why when I read this yesterday, I got pissed off. I literally was fucking mad. I'm like, yo, I can't do that. I can't kill 800 Edomites. I can't do that right now, man. Not on this side, I'm fucking weak. I don't have no power. We're weak as hell. We can't do that no more, man. That's why the Lord said, scripture said in Isaiah, Jacob, thou old warm, man. We're weak as hell. Right? So that's to piss you off when you read that. Go ahead.
And after him was Elazar, the son of Dodo, the Aratite, one of the three mighty men with David.
Yup.
When they defied the Philistines that were there gathered together to battle.
Yup.
And the men of Israel were gone away. He arose and smote the Philistines until his hand was weary, and his hand clave unto the sword.
Yeah, so his hand clave unto the sword. So we had a military might, we had sovereignty, we were a powerful nation in the time of King David. These were powerful men. They didn't take no shit, they conquered, they took shit over. But now you see Jake now today. What is Jake? Jake's up under his woman's ass, a pussy, right? He scared to speak about scared to speak about anything. And anything women say, he fall after this woman, right? He needs his woman to tell him to get off the game. He needs woman to lead him, guide him and shit. You got men need women to lead them, man. Right? We're taught to be passive here in America. You gotta be a good citizen, a law-abiding citizen. It's not good to be masculine. It's not good to be masculine, right? It's not good to want authority over your woman, right? If you call a woman that's my possession, right? You're claimed as a sexist or you hate women. Women are a fucking possession. This spoils the war. If I go to war with somebody and I kill him and all the men, I take his fucking woman. That's my right. Because I conquered it. I won. I'm the victor. What did some white man do to us? He brought us over to West Parts of Africa, conquered the men, and took the fucking women. And so now our own women, they love what? They love the conqueror. Because he's the power of the earth. That's why Esau is hiding, is looking on a high regard, because he's the power of the earth. But us, the Israelites, let me get that one. The two men of the Lord, right, the men of gold, who the Lord refers to the precious Zions as precious gold, we're like nothing. Because we're not the power of the earth. We don't have any power. We don't run nothing. The dollar ain't our face on it. We don't have our own businesses. We're not big time corporate business. We don't have nothing, right? Everything we have is so-called white man shit. So he's the power of the earth with a tail. Go ahead, read that.
Lamentations 4:1. How is the gold become dim?
Yes, how is gold become dim? Go ahead.
How is the most fine gold changed?
So the most fine gold changed. Go ahead.
The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. The precious Zion of Zion.
The precious sons.
The precious sons of Zion comparable to fine gold.
So the precious sons of Zion are comparable to fine gold. We're comparable to fine gold. So we're the shit. We're the shit because the Most High said we are, man. No matter what anybody else has to say. No matter what women you deal with has to say. No, fuck them. We're the gold upon the planet Earth. We are. The Most High made us to be the best. No one's better than us. See, no other nation can compare to us. We're the shit because the Most High designed us to be that way. The Most High designed us to be the man. We're the man. Under our Lord Yahushua. Go ahead. So how do the precious sons of Zion become dim? No light. Here it is, like I said, yeah, you see every nigga on the corner showing on drugs, on weed, a fucking degenerate, a jackass idiot, don't know anything. Like I said again, his woman runs his life. He's a fucking mama's boy. He don't know anything about life. He don't know how to conduct himself. He's emotional. He can't take correction. He's emotional, can't control his emotions, don't know how to think. Something bad goes down. He's just like this woman in the corner somewhere, like a pussy, in the back of crying, cause something went bad. This is what happened here to us being so suppressed as men. Go ahead.
How are they esteemed as earthling pictures?
That's how we esteem it. Like an earthling picture isn't nothing. It doesn't matter. Like basically we don't matter, and we see it because we don't, as men here in America, right? As so-called Negro Latino American, you don't mean shit to society other than you go to work for the so-called white man. You work for him, then you someone means something, but you don't mean nothing then, because you can replace your ass with somebody else. So you don't mean anything. The woman don't value you. She don't see you as a king. She don't see you as a god, right? Your woman, she supposed to see you as her God. She's supposed to look up to you like, that's my Lord, right? That's my God. He's my power, right? She's supposed to adore you. She's supposed to be up under your ass, 24/7. You're the leader. She's the follower. That's how the Most High set it up. But now here in America, the man is the father, and the woman's the leader. She's the head. She runs the shit. You sit back and you let her run shit. She tells you what to do. She goes out, fuck some dude, right? You could be with a chick for years. You could be with her for 20, 30 years. You fuck one chick, she leave you all, you cheat on me, go fuck somebody else. But that's my prerogative as a man. I can go fuck another woman if I want to. That's me. You can't do that. You belong to me, you're my possession. You have no power. I'm the power. But because Esau, the white man, has flipped everything backwards, the man is now on the bottom. And then at the only, if you're an Israelite, you're way up on the bottom. And everyone else comes before you. You're last on the totem pole. That's why we want Yahweh to come back to put the shit back in order, how it's supposed to be.
Hey, on that with that note, but if she fucks somebody, you're supposed to forgive her.
Yeah, fuck her.
You gotta forgive her 100 times.
Fuck her, man.
Hey, look, I got a quick right here. This Deuteronomy 21:10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy power, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, have delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captives.
Yeah, take them captive. So that means you conquered. And a whole man's life was considerably about conquering and taking shit over. Having your shit. We're supposed to be conquering right now. What are we doing now? Yeah, what are we doing right now? We're sitting here working for this fucking devil. We're supposed to be taking this man over. We're supposed to be running this shit right now, but because we done been so goddamn wicked. Jake wanna be an asshole. Jake love being a slave. A nigga, that's why them niggas love Egypt, man. It shows you what kind of mindset our people had when you read the book of Exodus. These niggas was complaining and bitching and moaning because they had to walk 40 years and 40 nights in the wilderness. Or we want to go back to Egypt. You rather be a fucking slave than be a king? You ask nigga now, would you rather live in America or start your own organization, start your own, with your own plot of land, you get your own plot of land, get your own shit, started from the fucking bottom. But nigga rather say, nah, I'd rather stay here in America and be a fucking slave and work for the so-called white man. You're an idiot. That's why 2,000 people are gonna be destroyed, because they're not mentally together, man. I was gonna say, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. So the knowledge you have is gonna fucking destroy you, because you're an idiot. You're dumb. You're fucking stupid.
Go ahead. Verse 11. And seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and has a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife.
That's it. So you can take her ass, man. And that's rape. It's rape. It's in the Bible. That's rape. You mutilated her whole fucking family in her face. It's your, and that's so see, and a lot of you niggas that can understand the rape thing. You're fucking beta, you're fucking simps, man. You're simps, and your whole life is you're geared to appeasing women. You're basically a keep display ass nigga. That's what you are. You're a pussy begging ass nigga, right? You can't deal with the fact, oh, rape is in the Bible. If we're men, right? Let's say we go over to somewhere down the block, and like I said again, we kill all the men there. The man, his sons, his cousin, hey, we kill all the men there. Nothing but women. What do? We're gonna take the women for ourselves, and we're gonna take them. We're gonna divide them up. We're gonna divide them up amongst us, and we're gonna take them. And we're gonna take them.
Which one you like? Which one you like?
Yeah, and she's not gonna say anything about it. She's not gonna do anything about it. She's gonna go with it. Cause what? We won. We're the winners. We won. When Yahweh comes back, when he takes over the shit, all these other nations are gonna become bringing them out their women to us. Because why? We won. There's nothing you can do about it. Ain't nothing you can say about it. If you do, we'll just kill you. We'll just kill you.
And the rest of them will learn from that.
That's simple.
They all learn from that.
It is no, and in the kingdom of heaven ain't gonna be no such thing as you have one woman.
No.
You niggas is out of your fucking mind. Out here, I'm the king. It's my shit, my domain. If I want to have 1,000 women, I'm gonna have them. If I want to have a million, I might have them. Cause I can. I'm the man. I can do whatever the fuck I want to do. But here in America, a bitch got something to say. Out here, you can't do that. Shut up, bitch. Get out of here. Fuck out of here. Lock her up like David did. Like David locked up. What did David lock? Man, David locked up there. Yeah. Go ahead.
You gonna jump us up ahead?
Yeah, I'm spirit on my into that. Go ahead.
But this is verse 11. And seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and has a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife. Then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and pare her nails.
That's it.
And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off of her, and shall remain in thine house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month.
Exactly. So she gets the whole month. She gets days to cry.
They understood while we was on the bottom of the ship, they had certain women on top popping.
Exactly.
Because why? They knew what they knew what it was. And the ones that didn't want to go along with the program, what they do? They chain them up together with the sick. They chain them up and throw their asses off into the ocean.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. And so the other women do what? You learn. This is what's gonna happen to me. If I don't comply, well then they gonna make me suffer the most horrible is death.
Yeah, like even that movie, The Butler shows that in the beginning.
Yeah, right, exactly.
The slave masters came in there, took his woman, laid with her, and the nigga couldn't do anything about it.
Looking at his father like,
yeah, exactly.
Back home? It's back home? Okay, bring it over here. Bring the whole camera on this side. Back row? Yeah. To the right. This which side? Yeah, your spotlight stationary.
Wait, good up? Go where you at. Sorry, RJ 16,
This is Isaiah 60 and 12. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish.
Yes, the nation cannot start on service. When our shot comes back, they're gonna perish. We're not, like I said again, we're not gonna take no shit. Go ahead.
Yeah, those nations shall be utterly wasted.
They'll be utterly wasted. So it's gonna be an order put out. Like I said again, we're gonna say no one's gonna be allowed to eat pork. Not one single person upon the planet Earth. There's not gonna be no homosexuality. Ain't gonna be no Buddha. Ain't gonna be no Islam. If we catch you, let's say if we catch one of these nations going off, we're gonna beat their ass. We're gonna beat their ass, and then we're gonna kill them, bring them back, or whatever we're gonna do to them. But it's gonna be fear set in the hearts of these people to know and understand that we are the powers of the earth, and if you don't obey, this will happen to you. Because why? Because the world belongs to us, to the Israelite man. This is our domain. It's our world. When Yahushua returns, right now it's the so-called white man's world. It's his earth. It's his plot. He has his power on his side. That's fine. He can have that. The most I gave it to him, whatever. But he only has it for a moment. But when we get it, it's gonna be forever, and our forever is gonna be eternal. So therefore, nobody's gonna say anything. Nobody's gonna say anything against us. Nobody's gonna say anything. Just how no one wants to say anything about the so-called white man about what the wrongs he's done. To do with us. But we're not gonna have no one. We're gonna be righteous. But no one's gonna speak against us. Nobody. Not one single tongue. Go ahead. That's on that. Go ahead.
This is Psalms chapter 2, verse 7.
Yep.
I will declare the decree.
Yep.
Yahweh have said unto me, Thou art my son. This day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen from thy inheritance.
Grab that word inheritance real quick. Grab that word inheritance. So I will give thee the heathen for thy inheritance. We're gonna get that word inheritance. We understand possession. We understand what that means, but just put more better in depth on it.
Inheritance means possession.
So possession, right? So all these nations are gonna be our possession. All the nations they're gonna belong to us. Go ahead.
Property.
Go ahead.
Inheritance.
Yep.
Heritage. Property. Portion. Share. Inheritance. Portion.
That's it. So property. Our property. This is how you own a car. You have a car. You do whatever the fuck you want to do with it. If you want to mistreat your car, you can mistreat it. It's your car. No one's gonna tell you, oh man, you're treating your car like, why are you treating your car like that? No one's gonna tell you that. I personally, it's my vehicle. I do what the fuck I want to do with it. Same thing with a nation. We're gonna do whatever the hell we want to do with them. We're gonna do it in righteousness. We're not gonna do no wicked shit. But it's gonna be all in righteousness. So if you want to go fuck somebody up just because, it's your right. They're our property, they belong to us.
That's
they were giving us from the beginning anyway.
That's right.
If you want to go beat up a fucking Moabite just because
you can just go do it.
Just go fucking do it.
Go line them motherfuckers
Line them up, beat the shit out of them, just to have fun, just to fuck. We're gonna do the fucking right. We'll do the same thing to him. The Edomites were gonna line them up, beat their ass, just to fucking do it. Just for the pleasure of it. Because what they do to us, they took the little babies, put them, chain them up for alligator bait, rape them, the buck break them. Esau did anything that we didn't want to do with us. So it's gonna be the same gonna happen to him. Whatever the fuck we wanna do, we're gonna do it to him. You know? Chain his ass up, drown him to death. What the fuck we wanna do? Burn him alive? Whatever we feel like doing, we're gonna do to him. It's gonna be rigorous, it's gonna be bad. We're gonna torture these fucking people. Go ahead.
And the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession.
So the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. So that was given to Yahushua. Everything was given to him. So everything belongs to the Lord. And so as we're being heirs, partakers with him, we get that same exact reward because why? We with him from the beginning. So just how Yahushua got all things, we get all things through our Lord Yahushua. That's what we're going to be able to rule the world and govern it in the right way. Go ahead.
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron.
Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron. Go ahead. And yeah, what's the rod of iron? A scepter. Right? What does a scepter represent? A scepter represents royalty, kingdomship, and power. A scepter represents power, rulership. So we're going to be dashing their ass on their head, so they're going to crack